What if India's capital was Kohima? Maybe those who called Chinkies, Chinese, Nepalese would not have to show their identity and prove themselves as Indians. Hey there, this is Madan, and in this video, I wanted to share some serious things which needs to be stopped. Northeast India, the land of gripping scenic beauty found by high hills, waterfalls, astonishing flora and fauna wildlife. Northeast has 8 states: Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, and Tripura. Enchanting places like Kaziranga National Park, Living Root Bridges, Tawang Monastery, Gurudongma Lake, Unakoti Hills, Watang Falls, Zuko Valley, and many more. How many of us actually know about these places? That itself is a big question mark. The so-called national media is very much busy in covering the news from other parts of India, especially the central part of India, and is no way concerned about this region. Media is very much busy in coming out with the bad news about this beautiful place whenever there is a bomb blast, smuggling, kidnapping, etc. Have you ever seen them talking something good about this place, about the beauty and the kind-hearted people who live here? Because Northeast doesn't give any kind of TRP for the national media. Let me recall this. India is one of the most religiously and ethnically diverse nations in the world, with various communities following unique cultures coexist in the same place. But does that mean we do not have any racial discrimination? No, we do have. Since Delhi is the central part of India where we have the prominent Hindi speaking people, for them, all the northeastern people are Chinese, Chinkies, Momos. It is not just physical differences that make people from Northeast stand out in a big city like Delhi, Mumbai or Chennai. The fact that they hail from societies that are culturally more permissive than mainstream India highlights their otherness in the eyes of other Indians. A series of separatist insurgencies being waged by the indigenous people of the Northeast also exacerbates the tensions. Then there's the fact that the Northeast is geographically distinct from the rest of the country, connected to it just by a narrow strip of land known as the Siliguri Corridor. The identity of an Indian man is culturally defined, and anyone who doesn't fit that mold is just called as an outsider. Once you are out of the Northeast, you have to renegotiate the question of being an Indian, as physically the Northeast is part of India, but culturally it is not. In recent years, young people from the Northeast, about 15,000 a year, have been making their way to capital and to other cities, fleeing the insurgencies and looking for better education and working opportunities. Casual racism is very commonplace. They are derived as Chinkies or Bahadurs, or sometimes also called as Momos or Chowmeens. The authorities have been ineffective in assimilating the new ethnically and culturally distinct population. In 2007, the Delhi police publicized a much criticized booklet advising migrants from the Northeast to avoid wearing revealing clothes and to not cook their native foods such as bamboo shoots and fermented soybeans for fear of upsetting Indian neighbors with unfamiliar smells. Let me remind you of a horrific incident which happened 7 years back from now. On 29 Jan 2014, Nido Tanyam, a young man from Arunachal Pradesh, with his trendy haircut and love of music, Nido stopped at a shop in a market in Delhi to ask for directions. The shopkeeper and his friends made fun of Tanyam's hair and clothes, and a brawl began. Unfortunately, it ended up with Tanyam's death. We need to understand the roots of this issue. Actually, this wasn't a senseless fight over a haircut. However, it was Tanyam's East Asian features that marked him out for attack, and his death highlighted the racism that many from India's beautiful but impoverished northeastern states are subjected to. While not every incident begins and ends in such a horrific manner, assaults on young men from Northeast are very common, and that too in major cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore and Chennai. It's nothing less than a shame where an Indian has to do everything to prove himself as an Indian. It's like a mother not recognizing her own kid who gave birth to her. Racism against the Northeastern brothers and sisters need to be stopped, and a full stop has to be kept. Otherwise, the day won't be very far away when we may have to see Kohima as the capital of the Northeastern region. Unless we recognize it and talk about it, This is not going to stop. So stop being racist. Jai Hind.